Now that Halo 3 has released on PC, me and my friend Jesse went in and did some basic tests on aim assist and bullet magnetism. So what we're testing in this video is basically the reticule stickiness at different ranges when using a controller, and then we also tested the bullet magnetism on controller versus on mouse and keyboard. So throughout the video you're going to see different ranges and different clips, and I'll kind of explain them as we go. One thing before we get in the video is I do want to explain that this video is not a debate on whether or not aim assist is overpowered. Personally, in Halo 3 I think they're pretty balanced, but that is not the point of this video at all. It is purely just to kind of test things out and see how it's working. Alright, so the first clip here is just testing the stickiness of that reticule at a really close range. Now to be clear, I am not touching my controller or my analog sticks at all during this, it's purely just the aim assist. Alright, this second clip now is basically just testing the same thing, except now at a mid-range instead of at close range. This third clip here again is testing the same thing, just testing that reticule stickiness, but this time at far range where your reticule isn't red. A lot of people think that you don't actually get aim assist outside of red reticule range, and as I'm showing right here, this is totally inaccurate. You do still clearly get some of that aim assist even outside of red reticule range. Honestly, it's even a little bit more than I realized. This next clip is going to be the last clip that kind of shows that aim stickiness, and this is going to show long range scoped in with red reticule and also long range scoped in without red reticule. So in most scenarios you're only going to run into this on larger maps, but there are some angles even on the 4v4 maps where this can happen. Now this next set of clips I'm going to let kind of just all run together without me breaking it up clip by clip. And what we tested on these was if controller got different bullet magnetism than mouse and keyboard. Kind of what we found is no. The bullet magnetism can be a little bit inconsistent even shot to shot on the same input device without moving the reticule at all. So taking out some of that variance, you really get pretty much the same bullet magnetism. We tried it moving, we tried it standing, we tried different ranges. We kind of showed it all. Throughout these clips, I kind of just switch back and forth between input devices. So like I said though, it really looks like it's pretty much the same. There's just some actual inconsistencies in the bullet magnetism itself. And then I think is due to the variance in the bullet spread of the battle rifle, as opposed to anything to do really with the bullet magnetism. And that there is pretty much going to wrap up the video. I hope that some of these tests are pretty interesting for you guys. I'm going to totally leave it up to you and let everyone make their own conclusions. Like I said though, it seems to me that bullet magnetism on mouse and keyboard versus controller seems pretty much the same, even though a lot of people will say it isn't. And then obviously I also showed the stickiness of the controller aim assist, and I mean there's no one-to-one comparison, so that just is what it is. Whether or not you think it's too strong or not, that's totally up to you. I do think that Halo 3 is pretty well balanced in terms of the different input devices, so just kind of keep that in mind if you want my opinion. As always, if you liked the video, you know what to do. If you want to catch me live, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Arrrash with 3Rs, where lately I'm streaming a bunch of Halo 3, or if that isn't enough me for you, you can follow me on Twitter at Arrrash with 4Rs, where apparently you can read my terrible Halo takes and laugh at me. With that said, I'll see you guys next time.